Ladakh is very unique in its own way because it's a living heritage. You have so many monasteries around in Ladakh. There are about 300, 400, 500 monasteries around in Ladakh. The important part is because they are not really abandoned. You still have the monks living in those small monasteries to very large monasteries. So it becomes a very unique feature of Ladakh as far as the living heritage is concerned. We as the dynasty, as we are addressed as Chosgyal. Chosgyal basically means the religious king. So we were more into basically spreading the message of religion or spreading more in terms of Buddhism, building in monasteries, building in churtins, building in money walls, or various other things which you see in today's Ladakh for that matter, which was the legacy which the Namgyal dynasty had left behind.
The Namgyal Institute for Research on Ladakhi Art and Culture is an Indian-based organization focused on the preservation of Ladakhi culture. The organization's most ambitious projects involve the restoration of the aging monasteries that have been constructed in Ladakh over the last 1,000 years. Over the last 25 years, the Namgyal Institute has spearheaded numerous conservation projects throughout Ladakh. Their outstanding work has been recognized by UNESCO Toys for excellence in preservation. They're now beginning an ambitious new project in the Chang Tang region of Ladakh.
I couldn't really believe it for the first time when I actually went and saw that monastery. I thought probably it would be a small little monastery, but to my surprise, when I actually reached the site, I was overwhelmed to see the monastery being so huge and so large and so majestically poised.
The Hanle Monastery holds a special significance as the birthplace of one of the most important institutions in the Himalayas. In the 17th century, monks from the Hanle Monastery traveled 250 kilometers north and established a branch monastery at Hamas. Over the last 400 years, the Hamas Monastery has thrived as a center of Buddhist culture and learning.
So from that perspective, when you talk in terms of the Hamas Monastery, the royal family of Ladakh, or from that perspective, again, it has got a very important historical role to play.
In addition to its historical significance, Hanle also contains a large collection of exquisitely crafted wall paintings. Despite their outstanding workmanship and unique artistic style, no published study has ever been made of Hanle's wall paintings. Unfortunately, the Hanle Monastery has fallen into disrepair. Collapsed walls and leaking roofs have exposed the painting and sculpture to wind and water damage. The monastic quarters are so unusable that Hanle's 47 monks can no longer live within the monastery and have been forced to share space in a local schoolroom. Hanle Monastery is urgently in need of conservation. Without major repairs, it will not only lose its artistic treasures, but may also lose its living heritage as a functioning monastery.
For me, it's a challenge in the sense to see how it can be sustained. If you are able to sustain it, many more generations can actually see a lot of forts and fortresses, palaces and monasteries for that matter. But if we do not take care of it, probably after 2 generations it may just die off.
The Namgyal Institute, in conjunction with the World Monuments Fund, is currently raising funds to begin the urgently needed restoration of Hanle Monastery. Please contact us to learn more about supporting this effort.